Hello and welcome to Vanguard Live Sports. My name is Damilola Ogushaki and I'm with my co-host. And of course, here on Vanguard Live Sports, we update people on what is going on in the sporting world. And of course, as they all know, like the Champions League, EPL, and all that. But today, we'll be talking about Liverpool. Of course, when we're talking about Liverpool, we have many things to discuss as they are currently the reigning champion of EPL, and still talking. There's still many questions, many people asking questions. Who's going to win the EPL this season? Is it going to be Tottenham? Is it going to be Liverpool? Is it going to be other teams like Chelsea? Because we have a lot of teams that are currently, holding up and coming up. And also, a lot of them are really showing that, yes, we are really targeting this win. So, of course, we're talking about Liverpool today. And someone that is always always excited to talk about Liverpool anytime it comes up, anytime their victory comes up, anytime it comes to bragging about Liverpool, it's Temiso. So, definitely today now, we have to talk a lot about their performance recently and many things that have been going on and all that. So, just brief us into that.
Well, it's been I wouldn't say great start to the season. It's been wonderful. We are still joint up 21 points with 24 spot. How many points? 24 or so?
Yes, 24 points.
24 points joint with Spurs on the table. It's despite the injury crisis we've had to rummage through, which has not been funny. I doubt how many clubs can have such injuries and still manage to stay in touch with first position. So it's a great season so far. It's showing just like last season we were better equipped, we were more informed, we have not lost matches.
But that is now the question that we're talking about. That last season and this season, what happened last season? Because these two seasons, like there's a big difference between it. Liverpool last season, this was as a match, if not for the COVID-19 pandemic. Because we were sure that the cup is there, we can carry it anytime. Let's just relax and watch the others play the match. That was how it was for Liverpool. And it was very sure at a point, nobody sort of dragging it or just give it to Liverpool, give it to them, they've won it already. But this season, it's like it's a tough competition. Yeah. As it is going so, because a lot of matches that they've really played that people didn't really like the outcome of their matches. But definitely this week, maybe it's because of last week that we just said, and this weekend, maybe it's because of the fans being back to the stadium.
That's a big plus too.
It's a big
plus.
When
you think about it, like I've said, you can't rule out those injuries. We had injuries to Alisson was out for a while, Van Dijk for the season, as best as we know, Joe Gomez as best as we know for the season. Trent really came back against Wolves after about a month out. Navigator has been in and out. Like I said last time, how many people still remember Thiago is a Liverpool player? No much. And these were players who we signed to come into the starting 11. These are not first 11 players, but these are main players who we signed to start for the team week in, week out. So their absence at different times. Don't forget, Firmino hasn't been on the scoring form. Yeah, it's still very vital to the team. He still does work. But the goal products, we haven't seen much from him this season. We had Salah go out of COVID at one point, Mane had COVID. The whole team has gone through some form of rough patch, like you said. So now I think things are really starting to settle a bit. Now we've seen, what's his name? Trent is back, Matip is back. Matip has missed his longest in the team after a while. He has been fit for about a month plus. It's all positive for us, and everybody's you're not just around playing, you're playing and you're on form. Everybody playing right now, Liverpool is on form. Fabinho has been deputizing in the centre half throughout this season. He has played most of his games as the centre half, and you have to be saying he's one of the best centre backs in the league. We are talking about the defensive midfielder. But based on his performances there, people are touting him as one of the best. So everybody's on form. The young goalkeeper who came in for our goalkeeper is out again, Alisson. We had to deputize the young Keller, and Keller is 22 years. That was, I think, his third against the Champions League match against Ajax was the second taste of first team football. Kept a clean sheet in the Champions League. Has come against Wolves, kept a clean sheet against Wolves. So, and not just it was amazing, right? No, it was tested. Some incredible balls there and he saved, and he stood up to the task. His distribution with both feet, not just one foot. And if there's something Klopp likes, he likes a goalkeeper who can start the attacks, not just pass the ball anyhow. He wants to know you're good with your feet. And Keller has good with both, not left. Both feet. So everybody now is playing well. Young Curtis Jones, who we're seeing glimpses of last season, everybody block
be able
that,
to
yeah.
sell it. But this their win over the weekend with Wolves
Fantastic,
4-0. Is this actually proving that the Liverpool club, they can still get the title for the season?
I think so. Remember, I was thinking one day. I remember there was once a time we used to be called the one-man team. From the days of Fernando Torres to Stevie G to Suarez. Like, without Suarez, you can't do anything. But I mean,
there's a lot of people there. Yeah.
It's not
it's not a one-man team, like different.
This is a functional unit. It works together as a unit. There's not your individual. This is a unit. So as long as that unit is fit firing, there's no reason why. I mean, I said something. If Klopp wins the league last season, out of the next 4 leagues, he has 2 at least. I'm telling you, the next 4 seasons, we have 2 more titles. If we see this, we have at least 1 more. So I'm very confident.
Okay, so you're not just confident for this season. You're confident for next season and.
I'm confident for 1 more season.
We are not through with. We are not done with this season yet. And right now,
even
we are
if
in the second place. Even if you lose that this season.
From what, if you've paid attention from when Klopp came in 2015 October till now, you've seen that what he's doing is not chance, it's not fluke, it's gradual. He has been building this team up from the ground. And when Klopp came in, the players were nothing. They are human beings, they are footballers, they are once our favorite footballers. I can't say nothing to write to my back, but they are not the best quality for a club. But he built a team, not just a friend playing team, he built his coaching staff, he brought in new, fresh blood. The ones who had ideas are there, he promoted them there. So what we are seeing is the building blocks for like a dynasty. I don't know the word dynasty, but what we are seeing is he has laid the building blocks down. So once everything is, there's nothing else that can happen apart from this team going out there to perform like they do. And if we know if they perform like they do, who's going to stop them? Yeah, this season, a couple of clubs have woken up on like last season. But it still shows that despite what we've gone through, we are still joint top on the table. If Man U had injuries to the year, they had injuries to, I don't know who their best defender is, Maguire or Lindelof. They had injuries to, Henderson, our fantastic captain, special was out. Now they have injuries to Bruno Fernandes, they have to Marshall. I don't see how Manchester United will survive that, or Arsenal, or maybe Man City due to their squad depth.
Of course, when you talk about the team of Liverpool, that cannot be ruled out. Of course, they have the best team right now, especially this team, because when you look at Liverpool, it's like Klopp didn't just build, it didn't just it's a different thing for players to be there, and it's a different thing to have a team, a unit, because it's different for them to just be separated.
Exactly.
That is one thing.
And
yes, and that's the issue that they're having with some other clubs like that of Man U and other like okay, it's like you can't see the teamwork there. So that's why people are really giving the kudos to Klopp. Actually, that City are there, right?
Are you sure? Because I hear people say Klopp is just a passion man chance. Is this, is that, is that? You know the league. They said the league was a mistake.
Some of the real fans of Liverpool are actually giving it up because there's actually a difference ever since Klopp actually got there. There's been a difference. Of course, you can see it very obvious.
Liverpool fans realize what Klopp has done. Even when the trophies were not there, we knew that this is not business. He came in October. By the end of last season, when he came, he had taken us to Europa League final. He had taken us to Carling Cup final. Yeah, we lost both, but that was a warning shot. The next season, there was no Europe for us because we finished 8th or so. But last season, we managed to qualify for the Champions League. And what happened the next season? We went to the Champions League final. We lost, unfortunately. The next season, what happened? We won the Champions League. We challenged Man City all the way to the last match for the Premier League title. What happened the next season? We won the we lost out the Champions League in round of 16, but we won the league after many 30 plus. So it's not just fluke. If you pay attention, you see these things happening. So when you've seen what is happening, you've seen the players, you've seen the improvements. It's only, except you understand as a rival fan, you don't want to admit facts. But if you're being objective and I don't think you rule out Klopp saying winning more titles on the bounce. I don't think you do that.
Of course, Klopp has really tried. But questions are still coming in now. When Klopp actually leaves Liverpool, is this still going to be made the same? That's Liverpool. But how sure are we that the person that will come
next? Yes,
we actually maintain that. That is the issue that people are really having right now when it comes to Liverpool. The club is good, and the people there, they are cooperative, and the determination. Because anytime Liverpool plays, that yes, that's anytime their head is in the game. That yes, they are here to win. They are not just here to play. That is one thing about Liverpool. Just like the same tactics that the Spurs are actually using right now. That they're there to win this match and also there to win the next match. They think about it. So that's one thing about Liverpool. But we're not sure that next person next coach that will come up after Klopp will continue with this same
blueprint. Yes, you're very right, but I like to think whoever the club management will be in charge of bringing in the new manager will look for somebody who they know can fit into this, that can continue what this man has done. Because changing the system that works makes no sense. We've seen it at other clubs where they bring in a new coach, tries to impose his method, and it goes down from there. So if, I don't know, I like to think, we still have 4 more years of club to June 2024. So I think by then, I hope it's in Gerrard though, even because right now it's fantastic at Rangers, the only unbeaten team in Europe. And coincidentally, they both have contracts running to June 2024. So it really makes sense that when Klopp leaves, Gerrard is still a replacement for him. That's where I want it as a fan. But I like to think the guys in charge of recruiting a new manager will look at these points, and those points will be able to guide them to select who they feel can go on to build on, or go on to continue and even build on what Klopp has done at Liverpool. Yes, you're winning. We still want to win as long as possible. We don't want to stop.
We don't want to stop. Okay, tell us more about, you are the Liverpool fan. That's what I'm asking you about this, because when you're talking about this in-depth, I put us in the top 3, the front 3 performance of Liverpool, the top 3. Tell us more about it.
Salah, Firmino, Mane.
Yes.
Those guys have been incredible. It's incredible. What I say about those 3 guys is everybody individually is a superstar. But when they play together, there's no ego. They don't play with ego like, do this for me. That's why they easily switch. One moment you're seeing Mane and Firmino, they switch. Salah and somebody, they just switch easily. Yeah, Salah has a tendency, he's an attacker. His first instinct is to score. There was a match last season against, I think it was in Burnley against, where Mane was subbed off and he had this very angry reaction and bent towards Salah, because Salah did not pass the ball to him. And normally in other clubs or in 1 or 2, we've seen situations where friction between 2 players of that caliber in a team can cause destabilization, can cause some sentiment in wrestling. But that did not, it wasn't even an issue. The coach was interviewed, he laughed about it, the players, in fact on the bench you could see Wijnaldum and Milner cracking jokes, right? So it's, you could tell that team is, when you're in the team there's no ego. Whatever we do for the team. And Salah, Mane, Firmino, all through their times at Liverpool, what they've done is
but
it's incredible.
But last week you talked about Son and Kane.
Yes.
This, of course, we talked about how incredible these 2 are as partners right now. Do we have something like that in Liverpool?
Yeah, Liverpool. Yeah, we do. We do. The front 3. Last season Salah had 7 assists. Who did he assist? He assisted the 2 guys in front. Mane had about 5, 6 or so. Same for. They always assist each other. Since they are 3, we would not be able to see directly.
Yes.
Since they are 3 always interchange, you might not see like when we saw Sturridge and Suarez together, or Suarez and Gerrard, or Torres and Gerrard, that partnership. Now these are 3 guys who sometimes even link up with the fullbacks. Like, if you ask me, Robertson and Salah and what's the name, Mane, they link up perfectly on the left. Extremely well, brilliantly. Any defender who has to come up against Liverpool's left wing, I don't think that defender is happy, because he knows he's going to overhaul. You have Robertson who's going to disturb you normally. You now have Mane on that wing. It's a problem. The same with Salah and then Trent, they kind of have like a good relationship there. When Trent knows when to overlap, when to drop the ball. So I think there might be no Kane-Son partnership where Kane has given this guy 7 assists this season.
They're giving each other the same assists, same this thing.
It's more of, Spurs and they are doing well, but I think if something happens to Kane or Son for a long time, it might be a problem there. But it's not the same with Liverpool. If the guy assisting it off, there's still other person, the surprise to come from somewhere, there's still other people who are going to step in. Firmino hasn't scored properly this season, but look at Jota. Jota has come in and has scored about 10 of how many goals not commissioned this season. He has been phenomenal.
I think this one is even really, really impressive. In Klopp, the way Klopp has been talking about Jota himself. And
you see the way they've managed him. Yeah, it's been on form, but the matches where you stay on the bench. That shows you the kind of team we are. It's not about you, it's not about your ego, it's about the team. When you need to be so to the team, you'll be there. When we feel we need to rest your. There was the Champions League match, or the match for that Champions League match, where Klopp took out Salah. I could see Salah's reaction. Man, when you just went to the bench, I said, more important match for the team. That was against Brighton. That's a more important match for us to qualify. It happens there. So we might not have that one man, those 1-1, but the whole team is there for everybody. It's there for everybody.
And I think that's even more important.
I think it's better for instead of relying on one partnership where an injury or something, or loss of form could lead to general loss of form for the team. I mean, it's everywhere. When there's no Salah today, there's this guy. When there's no Firmino scoring, there's Jota. When Jota, there's Mane. Yes, it's coming from somewhere. That's the most important thing.
But we've been talking about Liverpool, their general performance itself and all that. This was it the World Summit for the best managers. You see Klopp there.
Yeah, I think they'll give that thing to the guy who won with Bayern Champions League. What's his name? What's Bayern's manager's name again? Hans-Dieter Flick. They might give it to Flick because of his incredible performance in the Champions League. Don't forget, they did not lose one match. And he came up against people. PSG, Barca, look how they did it. They did not lose one match. I mean, they might give it to Flick. But if you ask me, there's only one manager deserving of that award, and it's Klopp. He followed up his performance the previous season.
Klopp,
yeah. The previous season, the 1 point gap and the Champions League victory. He followed up it up. The next season, he won it. People were asking, can Liverpool keep up this pace? So we really took Man City down to the last day to the wire. Can we replicate it? In reality, it was Man City who couldn't replicate it. We were fine. We actually did more.
No, but
so you understand, that is not just. It's not just the team. You have to look at the manager's input in that. It's not. You don't see that every time. You don't. I mean, coming from a team like Liverpool, we know where we've been. We know the ridicule. We know how low we've gone. We know how close Liverpool was to administration in 2010.
I took them how many years?
This is 20. You know, that was Liverpool in 20.
There are a lot of questions. Then I think last season we talked about it. Then that Liverpool, the year Liverpool won their last league. I think that was the year that Leeds United also qualified for EPL. They were promoted to EPL, and of course, the next season Arsenal won. I know there was a lot of questions: will Liverpool be able to win? And Arsenal, can they do this? But of course, it's like that is right now out of the question.
Out of the question, totally
out of the question. Let's just go on a short break, and when we come back, we'll continue from where we stopped. All right, welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is Vanguard Live Sports. My name is Daniela Bushaki, and I've been with my co-host
Timmy Samuel.
And we'll be discussing about Liverpool. Now, I've not seen a lot of people putting their comments and their opinion, but of course, put your opinion in the comment section. Let's know what you think. Do you think Liverpool can grab the title again this season, as Timison has been saying? Not just this season, he's also thinking next season they will also be able to grab the title. I think this ego thing actually have to do with Liverpool, but it's a good thing that when you see your fans talking, we are not just talking about some other clubs that anytime they fail, just talk about Santos versus Santos. It's just itself.
It's not based on ego, it's based on reality, based on what you've seen.
And we are seeing it so far, but this is football. In the world of football, nothing can be repeated almost all the time. Right now, nobody actually knew that Tottenham will be where they are right now. Their performance will pick up. It's still early into the season and all that. Nobody ever expected that Man City would be 18th at the time without moving up early until now when they picked up and all that. And I think the pick up, you can see attributed to that of the fans and all that.
Okay. And some signings are starting to gel in properly for Man United in the place. I mean, Alex Telles is playing well. Bruno Fernandes has made out some news. So, I mean,
how did you feel when you saw when you were watching the match and you saw the fans back to the stadium? It was like 2,000 fans felt like 200,000 fans.
It felt like the full stadium.
It felt like the full stadium.
I haven't seen that in months, close to 8 months. Yes. No fans in the stadium. What we need to, at first empty chairs, then we saw the banners, then we heard the artificial noise. Yeah, it's nice, but there's nothing like seeing those fans, hearing the voices, hearing your fans scream your name, all those. It gives you an extra boost, extra boost. So I mean, it was incredible, and what a way to reward the fans. 1-0 with Wolves. Unfortunately, the fans could not be there for the title parade.
They could not for the title
mean,
parade. Well, we saw what they did. That period, that night it was not something easy.
There's talks. I mean, Klopp mentioned something like maybe when it's possible to do a parade, they will do one. They need to.
They need to do it. No, they really need to do it.
I know
it's been a long
say,
time.
Yeah, you're celebrating church after 30 years, but we don't just we want it in style. So I mean, it's
not something that just a point difference. It's something that yes, we should have carried this a long time ago, if not for the pandemic.
And again, this season we are still continuing. Last 2 seasons we were top 2. Last season we were first. Now this is December. Yeah, I know we're still top 2. So it shows this is a team this is a steady team. This is a team that's not here by luck or by chance or by mistake. We are here because of the results, because of the works and the efforts we put in. So it's not like I'm being proud or anything. I mean, from what we've seen, the players, the caliber. Imagine when the likes of Thiago return back fully to the team. For some reason, maybe Van Dijk comes back in March. Thiago alone, we saw the difference he made against Chelsea when he played against Chelsea. We saw what the difference he had. Liverpool's midfield, their defense has been solid, incredible. Attack has been incredible. But the midfield on his days can be fantastic. But he has a question that Thiago is a signing who, in that midfield, is going to transform that midfield into a world-class, solid. Our midfield is all work rate industry. Yeah, we have the guys who can work hard, who can run from the ball. Yeah, but we need those guys who can ping those passes, who can spot those lines, and that's what Thiago offers. So him coming back into the starting level is really going to give us a bigger boost than what we've had already. So I mean,
it's good. There's this question I've wanted to ask you anytime we talk about this, and that's that of Firmino, Mane, and Salah. Yeah. Are they better than the trio? That's Sterling, Suarez, and Sturridge for them?
SCS was incredible.
Yeah?
SCS, that's Sterling and Suarez.
Yes.
Sterling, Suarez, and Sturridge. Then that was Sturridge and Suarez, but Sterling was still young Sterling.
No, but not Sterling the same Sturridge. It's very hard for you to answer. Someone asked me this question and it was like very difficult for me to answer. That's why I said, okay, I think it's better for me to trade you.
Firmino, Mane, and Salah.
Of course we shall.
I will go with Firmino.
Give me your reason. I
will go with Firmino, Mane, and Salah. But with Firmino, Mane, and Salah, it feels more organic. It feels more as a result of the team effort, not just the brilliance of one man. I mean, in 2014, if you had won that title, what you would have heard was Luis Suarez won that title for Liverpool. Not Brendan Rodgers, not the team. So I've been like Luis Suarez, and also Suarez might win this thing. You understand? But now we have a team where, and Suarez had his issues, he had his madness, like his biting, his disciplinary issues and the rest. He had it. So, and Sturridge, to me at a time, I could argue was the best striker in the league when fit. Because whenever Sturridge played, he scored. Unfortunately, you see how the injury crisis there with Sturridge. So, yeah, they were phenomenal. They almost delivered us the league. If we had a more serious defense, we would have won that. But it did not happen. And they still have 1 or 2 issues among them. But with these 3 guys, it's almost, I don't use the word perfect. It seems like it's
almost perfect.
Almost perfect with those 3 guys in front. So, I think I'll go with those 3.
Let's talk about the 7-2 defeats.
And you know the good thing is just a blip. It feels just like a minor blip in me. It's just like an anomaly. You know, it's if Liverpool now they face Liverpool and Villa, even to our second squad, we have played this match against 7-2, it's never happened. Even if they played that match 10 times.
But Aston Villa, it's like they've gone below what we expected when they started this season itself.
In fact, at the beginning of the season, Aston Villa played beyond expectation. When they were 3 matches unbeaten, the first 4 matches they were unbeaten. That was beyond expectation. They were struggling for relegation last season.
That is it. They were struggling, they won. And we all thought that they've actually gotten their act together. They are here to perform to show that yes, we can even stay among the top 10 for a long time. And right now we are not seeing them close to that.
It happens. There are things like that. They start the season high and mighty. Then by October, November they're dropping. Then by April, then by March, April you see them fighting relegation. It happens. We saw with Blackpool. Seeing 1 or 2 couple of the time Wigan did that thing, Portsmouth, they will still drop. Because in reality, when you look at the league table, you look at Aston Villa, you could pick up 15 teams expect to beat Aston Villa. At least playing in their home, you expect the 15 teams to beat Aston Villa. So when you think about it, if you go away, they have the strength to win away at least get a draw. So when you actually think about it, what is Aston Villa going to do in the season? No disrespect to Aston Villa. maybe I
Which
bet
means
you
your match with Aston Villa is just like normal, just one of those
we'll
matches.
catch them in second leg and it's not 7-2.
This Wolves now. Someone was telling me today now that Wolves, it's Liverpool beating Wolves is normal. It's just like Wolves. It's like Wolves is one of the most powerful teams that even Manchester United can beat. So it's a big match for Liverpool.
When I saw what's the previous day was Arsenal Spurs. No, the previous match Arsenal Spurs. I saw Arsenal lost to Spurs 2-0. I was like, wow, this is tricky. So now we have to go and beat Wolves. I know Wolves, we've been beating them for a while, but irrespective, they're still a strong team.
Yeah, very strong team.
They could spring up surprises on you at any point. You don't want to underrate it. So when I saw Spurs, I was like, wow, Spurs have beaten us 2 goals. And they've won this match against Arsenal. Now we have to go and beat Wolves and at least beat them by 2 goal difference. So when I saw 4-0 that performance, I was like, wow. This even made my belief that we could win this title actually stronger. Because that was pressure right there. Your joints top with these guys. They just won against their cross-town rivals. And we're going to face a Wolves team who's quite strong. Yeah, they lost Jimenez and they lost Jota. But you see another match already. They have Pedro Neto, they have Podence, they have Neves, Moutinho. These are guys with experience. People who have come up against big teams and they've excelled. So I mean, those guys will spring up surprises. But so to win them by 4 goals,
it was super.
It was refreshing to say. It was refreshing, and it gave me more confidence for the season going on.
And so, which means it's giving you more confidence for the match that you have next tomorrow, that's on Wednesday with Midtjylland.
I think Midtjylland might see more of the first team players rested, but someone will qualify for the Champions League.
Yes, you've qualified.
So just give it Origi and the rest. So Midtjylland, I'm more interested in the Premier League match. Midtjylland is done. It's not
there's something that we discussed last night. I actually didn't plan to talk about this one. Let's talk about the match that happened on Sunday. That's one of the most expected match for last year. That was Tottenham and Arsenal. Did you expect that performance from Tottenham?
It's a Mourinho team first and first. One thing I would say is you never underrate Mourinho team. Mourinho might make it feel like his team is not special, his team is just there, they are not interested in...
No, Mourinho has been saying it too. Funny enough, he has been saying it now.
That's Mourinho's way. He's going to deflect attention from his team. So in case anything happens, he might say, yes, we are doing well, we're high-flying, and when it's a big, I say, what's going on to a high-flying team and rest. So Mourinho's way of deflecting attention from himself and his team is to play down their chances. So I mean, whoever believed that Arsenal could stand a chance against those guys, I don't know. Usually I saw Kane starting that match and it was over. If you're being honest, Arsenal are not in their best form. Spurs' defense is rock solid, it's tight. Aubameyang hasn't scored this season, Lacazette has been off for God knows how long. So Arsenal's attack has been quite toothless. So how are you going to penetrate a solid, rock solid defense with a toothless attack? And how does the defense who still shake stop Kane and Son? So we also saw Son's wonder goal. I mean, 2 of them assisting for it. So it's not. I'm even surprised it ended 2-0. So that just.
Okay, so you expected it to be more than 2-0. You know, 2-0. It was not something that people expected. They were like, it was one of the most hyped match there.
Tottenham and Liverpool, bitter rivals, bitter cross league.
It's just like when that of Man U and Man City wants to play. It's like
the crazy thing is, Man City just became. I don't say they became a big club from the 2008-2010 period. So that rivalry between City and Man United was not that heated. But you see, with Spurs and Arsenal, it has been heated for as long as I can remember. Whilst the North London derby, where then the 2 clubs don't win titles regularly. So then the bragging rights was like finishing top 4, not finishing top 4, finishing top 4, not finishing top 4. Until 4 years ago, 4 seasons ago, Arsenal had finished above Spurs every league. So Arsenal had the upper hand. But now things have switched. 4 years in a row now, Spurs have qualified above Arsenal every season. 4 years and 4 minutes turns to 8, 4 minutes turns to 15. So if Arsenal don't get, I won't say get their act right, they need time. Arteta needs time. Klopp came to Liverpool. His first, I criticized Klopp.
Arteta is actually doing it.
I criticized Klopp heavily when he came. I felt there were some things he was doing that made no sense. In fact, I thought this guy should go. You understand? You have to be patient with these people. They are humans. They will make mistakes. They will get substitution. Till tomorrow, Klopp still makes. Sometimes I'm baffled by his sub decision. Klopp needs a goal. 68 minutes, 68 minutes, not bringing anybody. Not bringing somebody 75 minutes. To do what in 15 minutes? What people could not do in almost 78 minutes. Want to do in 15 minutes? How? But here we are today because you just need to have faith. Is Arteta a sound tactical manager? Yes. Does he not understand the game? Does he know the game? Yes. Yes. I'm sure Arsenal knew what they were doing when they went for Arteta. They knew it wasn't going to be immediate results. It will take 2 seasons, 3 seasons. It might not even be Arteta that will bring you those trophies. What Arteta might do is create a solid foundation for a strong team. So people just need to be patient. You don't repair damages 1, 2, 3. It takes time.
It takes time for them to repair damages of Arsenal and all that. But it just reminded me of then when we used to have those. It's like now the rivalry now between the teams is not as strong as the way it was then in 2000. In 2000 then, I remember them. I think there was a time that some people even died in Nigeria when it came to that of Chelsea and Manchester United playing that time. There was one match they played. Yes.
Port Harcourt, the Champions League final. I think it was one. I heard somebody was angry or something. He drove his car into the Vincent, he drove a truck or something. People died. Nigeria always make football crazy nature.
No, it is, but it's so wonderful to see that Liverpool. It's not just like you said. It's something that is expected and not something that is surprising to people because they expected them to still go in. But it's like the expectation. They are really going beyond the expectation, and we are really hoping that this season we are still open and still getting people's opinion to know if they think that Premier they will win it. But it seems that people's comments are not really coming. Although we saw someone saying that it's not possible they won't win that match. So what will you say about that? That Liverpool will win the league.
Based on what?
It's just based on people's personal opinion. Although someone is saying. Although this I think this person is just working more than it says. Congratulations, Liverpool, my team. Even Ahmed says, I think I can take that. But Jones Patrick is saying yes, and we have Animal saying no, they won't win.
Yes, Animal, why do you think so? I want to know why you feel Liverpool winning. Based on what?
One body also says that most likely the injuries have become a motivation for them. Man City and Spurs will be up there, but I think they have the confidence and depth to see it through. Spurs lack depth.
Right. I like that he explained. He said Man City and Spurs will be there definitely.
Yes.
You see, it's the Man City.
Chelsea, Man City, and Spurs.
You see, especially Man City. For a while they were shaky, and now they started getting points, getting clean sheets. And Man City have this nasty thing they do when, for a while they flounder for a while. Then when they pick up, they don't draw. They don't even draw. They will go 10 straight games winning. They will go 15 games straight winning. And that's a problem. It looks like they've picked up. You saw the 5-0 against Burnley, you saw the 2-0 in their last match. If they keep this thing up, it's a problem. And when you have more teams behind you, pressure becomes more. Spurs will, you see, I don't think Spurs will drop out of top 2.
But now you say that Spurs actually lack depth.
Yeah, they lack depth, yeah, but I mean, they've not really had to struggle with injuries.
That is it, they've not had to struggle with injuries.
And they might be lucky to carry, I mean, Kane has his injury issues, but not long-term kind of problematic injuries. Son, yeah, well, Son has been solid. I don't expect to see Son go on injury. And the other players, Reguilon, the fullback from Madrid, Højbjerg is Southampton midfielder at the side. Those guys are not scoring goals, they're not doing the flicks, but they are delivering hard. They are playing well, they are doing what they expected, what's expected of them. They are all delivering. So yeah, there were days where they might not score 2-3 goals, they might not scrape 1 goal, or they might not even score, but that their defense will always be there to help them out. So I expect Spurs, irrespective of their, they still have scored them, just as the names
are. So they might be like among the first 5. But let's not forget that this thing happened with Leicester City last season. It's Leicester City. Nobody expected that Leicester City was not going to go for Champions League last season because of their performance during that, until when we came back from the COVID-19. You understand? Everybody just
had a new challenge. He lost all focus on football and focus and he stopped scoring. Yes, I know.
But you can't blame it on the innocent.
No, I'm not saying he saw something that was more precious than football, so that had his 100% attention. Football is secondary at that point.
Yeah, of course.
He knew baby is way more important than football. So you always be there football, but this is my child, I have to. So who knows what happened? So Vardy was, and he stopped scoring. So, but still, I mean, it's Leicester, Spurs. Those are two. Spurs have been here since.
They've been here since.
This is Mourinho.
But we have a lot of people. We have many teams coming up. You mentioned that of Man U getting their feedback. We mentioned that of Man City getting their team. Chelsea. We are talking about Tottenham. We are talking about Spurs.
Apart from last season, before last season, they've been hanging between 2nd and 3rd. The season where they lost out, where Leicester won the league, the next one or so. Spurs have always been there about. Maybe it was a certain point they flounder. But now they have a manager who can motivate and drag you across if necessary. I mean, can't write out sports for the title himself.
So,
in fact,
so
I think they'll finish
that they'll finish
top 2, top 3.
Top 2, top 3. I think the season is still long. We still have a long time, but
the table is already taking shape.
The table is already taking shape. But let's not forget the difference in this table. I mean, we have that of Liverpool and Tottenham with 24 points at first and second, and we have, I think the top team is with 21 points.
21, yes.
21 points also. Then we have I think 17. Man United. Are you sure it's 21 or?
Because
no, I don't think it's 21.
Outstanding, they will. Okay, yes.
But let's not forget that Man United sometimes they just. So that's Man United is with 19 points. 19. Yes, Leicester City is with 21 points and Chelsea is with 22 points.
No, so kind of surprised by Leicester.
That's what I'm telling you. That Leicester is still fourth.
Phenomenal. If you notice, they haven't grabbed their attention.
We've not really heard about Leicester, but they are there, top 4. So that's what I'm telling you now. That it seems this season is
under the radar. They're going under the. And I saw yesterday West Ham were 5th. Before their defeat to Man United, West Ham were 5th.
They were 5th.
Not understand.
But now they are 7th now. That's below Man City.
The next one, they can still bounce back.
They can bounce back. That is it. So we are saying, okay, West Ham. Let's not forget that West Ham last season they were also trying to come out from relegation.
Struggling not to relegate. This for the season is going to be very competitive.
That's why it's very, very competitive, and the big teams are coming up, taking shape. Apart from Arsenal, that we're not seeing anywhere there, but Leicester City is there, Man City is there, Man U is there, Liverpool is there, Tottenham is there. So now
everybody who should be there is there. Southampton, they are doing very well too.
Very, very well. So it's really a big question. Who is going to grab the title for this season? Can Liverpool do it?
I think
which team
by February, March we should have a clearer picture.
Okay.
And then fatigues, more injuries, Champions League, we should have a clearer picture by then. As for these teams who have been motivated by then, they'll have burnt out. You can't do more than what you can do.
You can't do more than what you can do.
I think by then they will have probably burnt out. So by February, March, we'll have a clear picture of who we expect to do. But by then, I still expect to see the usual suspects: Liverpool, Spurs, Man City, and Leicester. I wouldn't really know.
And
Man United too. If Man United win their standing game, they have 20.
If they win it, I think their Leicester standing is with.
They win their standing, they have 22 points. That's 2 points off the top. And this is Man United who have been banking and making fun of that. They've not been phenomenal this season. They're 2 points off the top with an outstanding game. So if what happens when they pick and sustain that form, they push all the way to the title. So I think it's going to be an interesting season. We just going to keep us at the edge of our seats. So we just have to be hopeful, and I'm sure by then, at the end of the season, Liverpool will be there first thereabouts.
Yeah, by February, March, we'll know who's going to actually take the cup. And I think that's wraps up.
And then the pretenders will have vanished.
What the pretenders?
They will review themselves.
The pretenders will review themselves. But we hope that there will be no pretenders. We just hope everything will just take shape, because West Ham is doing more than what we expected, and I'm still hoping they will still stay there and just keep that form. And okay, but you can agree with me that within the first six, those sets, they are the big teams. I know you know that they can turn the game around any time, and that's forget about Leicester City for now from the table, but the remaining 5 teams, they can turn the game around any time.
At the end of the season, these top 6 teams will remain the same. It's just be a bit rearranged.
Yeah.
So it might just be a bit rearranged. I don't see why the Spurs will drop out. Liverpool, Chelsea, Leicester, Man City, Man United.
See why they would
just be a bit rearranged.
Okay, so keep your opinions coming and answer the question. Let's just know what you think. Who do you think will grab the title this season? Do you think Liverpool can do it again? We are open to how many people are also hoping to see have other things that still want to come up. How many people hoping that their own thing will win? But for today, this is the end of the show. You can always like and follow us on our social media platforms that are showing on your screen, or visit our website. That's www.vanguardnigeria.com to get more of our sporting stories and things going on around the world. It's bye from me, Damilola Obushaki, and also from my co-host,
Kevin Samuel. And Chelsea fans, you're next. You're profiling your team's success this season. You've pushed all the way, the attack has been phenomenal, the defense, so we'll take a look at Chelsea next time. Thank you very much.